Hey guys, this is Dale. Uh, I have not posted in the hell is it? I have not posted in a long time, and I'm terribly sorry. A lot, yeah, things don't stop happening in my life. Just dealing with a bunch of crap still. Um, I know I said it on my other channel. I don't know if I said it on here, but I am 17 years old. I'm living with my two roommates. I don't have any of my personal documents right now. I'm trying to work on getting that. We'll be having my birth certificate in about 4 days. I'm gonna be having gonna get my license and everything really, really soon. And I am a high school dropout. I straight dropped out of high school. I'm going to be getting my GED. I don't have very much. This is to a lot of people that don't think they can make it. I don't have money. I don't have very many things. My family in itself is extremely wealthy. Um, like I I could have everything I wanted just by if I would have stayed with my family. But things were not going good with my family, and I actually moved out about 2.5 months ago, and I have not. I just now started talking to my mom again. Her and my stepdad, and I stopped talking for a long time, 2 months. It sucked, but I'm still dealing with it. My mom and I are still only on a few casual words. Like, we'll send 3 or 4 texts to each other, and that's it. You quit, you're gonna ruin my jacket. But I'm not trying to. Dang it, cat. Quit trying to attack my jacket. I'm not trying to make this video to where it seems like people are trying to pity me. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of shit. I have about 5 or 6 friends in California that they're their own house owners. A lot of them actually. Will you quit? They actually offered me to come and live with them out in California. They were going to pay for my plane ticket out there and everything. That was about a month and a half ago that they offered. I was out of town at the time. I didn't. I told them no because I wanted to stay here. I said I would love to come and see you guys. I would love to go out there at some point, but I do have a job here. I'm trying to get my license so that way I can go back to my job. They put my job on hold. They did not fire me. I did not quit. I'm still on schedule. Everybody's asking me when I'm coming back. I told them I should be back by February, my 18th, right after my 18th birthday. Because if I really need to, I'll get my license done. Because I don't know if I need my parents for all that, and my dad is in Ohio. But with this freak snowstorm that's up there, up north, I've got my dad up there. I got a lot of friends that live up in Ohio and up all the way in Michigan. I got some friends like all the way out in damn Montana that don't even know what the fuck to do in any of this. Cause everything's around them. They're all inland, but everything's surrounding them. But as you guys know, I'm in South Carolina right now. I hadn't left yet when Hurricane Florence came through. I've gone through multiple hurricanes. My stepdad stayed at the house, one of our houses here in South Carolina during Florence. He's okay. All of our animals are okay. But it was a Cat 4 when it was coming in, and I believe it was gonna hit a Cat 5, but it turned and missed us, but rotated back. I was in Atlanta with my mom and my brother at the time. They live here in South Carolina, but all three of us went down to Atlanta and stayed with some of our family. Apparently there's another hurricane on its way, or it's already hit. I don't know anymore. But if a hurricane comes, I'm absolutely fucked. I've got a bicycle and bags. That's how I'm gonna be getting away. I'll be riding west. I better get a week head start. I might be able to get out of South Carolina. But will you quit? I got tassels on my jacket, so these cats are going after them. But yeah, I have a lot of friends. About my friends in California, a lot of my friends are homeowners. They have a lot of money. They know how old I am. They know I'm 17. They know I've already moved out and everything. And they were fully willing on having me come and live with them because I'm a lifeguard and I have experience in also landscaping. I'm going to be doing that at some point again. I want to learn how to weld. I'm going to be taking welding classes when I can get the money. Because I'm broke right now. I will not lie to anybody. I'm broke. I've got no money. I've got no car, no ID. I'm working on that. I have been working on that for almost 3 months now. It's just hard to think about that I don't exist. That really I don't exist right now. I know my social security, so I've got that going for me. My dad is sending me down since I was born in Ohio, he's got my birth certificate, he's got a copy of it, he's sending it down to me today. He was going to send it, but when he got it, it was right before Thanksgiving. He was not going to get it sent because it'd be delayed and it could be lost, and I don't need somebody else getting my fucking birth certificate. I really don't need that. So he's gonna be sending it down to me. But a lot of my friends in California with this fire, a few of them actually lost their homes. They got their cars. They had really, really, really nice cars. They got their cars out, got their family. The thing is, I had a few groups of friends that they all live in the same house, and then I have a few groups of friends that are like that. I play video games with them all the time. I don't record with them, but I should. I might ask them today if they want to record. But I do play with them on PlayStation. I do talk to them all the time. I'm going to be taking a trip out there next year at some point and going and see them. I have two of my, I call them my brothers. They're not really my brothers. They're really, really good friends. One of them is a fellow lifeguard of mine. They live in France. They're fucking rich. And when I got here to Myrtle Beach, I'll tell you guys a story real quick. I moved down here from Ohio when I was 14, the summer before my freshman year of high school. And I moved down to Myrtle Beach. And my old high school was Socastee. But when one of my first days, I think it was my first day. My mom was driving her brand new Range Rover. This was 2015 when I started my freshman year. She had a 2016 Range Rover, I think, or was it 2015? Brand new, first owner. It was all black. It was a Range Rover Sport. It was amazing. She still wants it back. She sold it, traded it in for something else. But I don't know. When I got there, there's apparently not a lot of people there that have a shit ton of money. And everybody, like, I did not dress like this. Sorry, I'm reading text that somebody sent me. I dressed full on country as shit. Like, now it's just my own style. I swear I dress like I'm an 80s punk kid all the time now. Not that there's anything fucking wrong with that. I don't care. But I wore button-up shirts, cowboy boots, jeans all the time. I listened to country music. That's how I was when I was in Ohio. I still listen to some rock and stuff, but it's mainly what I was. But my family had, I don't know, a lot of money. And everybody saw me as this rich kid. I was friends with all the cheerleaders, friends with all the football players, all the popular kids. Just so you guys know this, I know people are going to judge me on saying this. I am not racist. I have many, many, many black friends. I actually play with a few people online that are. I used to hang out with I used to hang out with that whole group at Socastee that was just black people. I have nothing against anybody unless that certain person does something to me. A lot of mornings we'd play rap and I'd sing with them. It was pretty fun. I learned. That's kind of what got me into listening to Eminem, Dr. Dre, the older rap. 50 Cent. What the fuck are you doing? A lot of rap music. I only listen to older rap. I don't really pay attention to new rap or anything like that. I do still listen to country from before then. But then I went away and came back, and then sophomore year and junior year I got into more a gothic style, and I listened to metal, sing metal, rock, anything like that. And a lot of people started to stray away, and my choice of friends changed. And don't get me wrong, I love my friends and everything, but a lot of part of me wishes I could go back, because all those people I knew my freshman year, my amazing friends, they stopped talking to me because I lost contact with them. But I was viewed as one of the richest kids in high school. I was. Technically, if I went back, I still would be. If I lived with my parents. Me, myself, no, not right now. But me having a really good paying job, better than 90% of the kids, 95% of the kids in any of these schools around here, I will be making a lot of money again. But that's kind of how I was viewed in high school. But trying to say about all my friends that are rich, they do online stores and stuff like that. They sell merchandise. A few of them are YouTubers. I will give them a shout out, but I wish they would give me a shout out, because they've got millions of subscribers. I don't have shit. I don't have but 2 subscribers on this channel. My other channel has 23. But I have a lot of friends that decided to say that I could come and live with them if I ever needed to. They'd pay for my plane ticket, pay for the drive. They'd come pick me up, anything I needed. Told me if I ever needed money, if I if I ever got in the hospital or something, they would help. My dad said the same thing. My dad, he's a mechanic. That side of my family does not have a lot of money, but he has gotten himself everything he's ever wanted, pretty much. He doesn't have the nicest of cars anymore, but nobody needs nice cars. Nice cars are just a fucking luxury, and I got to ride in those for years with my parents. I do want some more cars. Not that I want my family to pass, but when I'm 18 I get the inheritance from family members that passed before I turn 18, and any family that does pass after this, I do have a large inheritance of it, and I'll be up there again with a lot of my family. But right now, I haven't really clarified this, but where I'm living, there's one car with one of my roommates' grandmothers. She's the one that owns the house. She drives us around. My friends come and pick me up sometimes, and we go hang out. Last night, me and my friend went out to a bar. No, I didn't smoke or drink or anything like that at a bar. We sang karaoke, whatever. But we went out there and sang karaoke, and just for people that are like me, that don't have a lot, that dropped out or are having a hard time finding ways to get by. Because my roommate and one of my roommates and I have been fighting horribly the past few days. Even if you are doing horrible in life, which I am. Will you quit? Even if you're doing horrible in life, if you have struggles, if you have mental issues, if you have anything like that, that's a problem. Make sure you have fun. Because just make sure you enjoy life, especially if you're not 18 yet, especially if you're not 21 or something. I'm not 18. I turned 18 in February. I'm almost a grown adult legally. Right now, I really am a grown adult. I've had to take care of mainly myself, except for what my roommate's grandmother has helped me with. My roommates have helped me a bit, but if you want to try and enjoy life, enjoy it. And get a job as soon as you can. Work full time. It may suck. You may hate your job, but get the experience. I may sound like a grown-ass adult trying to talk to kids, but get a job first. It doesn't matter if you're making minimum wage or if you're making $20 an hour. It doesn't matter how much you're making. Work full time. Don't spend all your money at once. Save it. I mean, pull some money out. Take a little bit out. Go have some fun, because if an opportunity arises and you want to have some fun, if you want to go to a NASCAR race, which I've done about 2 years ago. You want to go to a drag race, which I did, do it. If you want to go to a concert, I've done it, do it. If you want to go to a party, we've hosted one, do it. If you want to go to one, please go to it. Now, if you're underage, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do it, because it can ruin your life. Wait till you're old enough. But have a good time. Right now, my job, I do work full time. When I can get back, I did, and I will be again. I make $12 an hour. I'm a lifeguard, and I used to work as a landscaper. Same community, same employer. And my checks I get paid weekly are about $400 if I work 40 hours a week. With taxes taken out, that's almost $500. Please do it. Don't work. Now, if you're in school, get a job and work part-time. work at night. It may absolutely suck, but it'll give you money, and if you save some and yet still have a good time, you'll have an amazing time later on. And I'll tell you this, even if you got enough money to get an apartment, even if you've got enough money to where you can go and do anything you want for a year, I've seen it. Don't do it. Don't quit your job. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. The good times you have, the little bit of money you take out, a little bit of money you take out to go have fun, that is your way to have a mini vacation that night and go do something multiple times a week. I do it. Now, I just sold my Xbox One. I had cash. I don't have it anymore because I paid my roommate's grandmother some money. I paid her some because there's something on my phone. Because I hadn't yet, and I wanted to. I paid her some money when we went out to the bar. I gave my friend some gas money, and he got himself some beer because he came and got me out of his way. I have a lot of friends that come here and just text me and say, hey, grab your shit, you're coming over to my house tonight, or hey, grab your shit, we're going out for a little while. Don't ever... Now, if you have to work, don't stay out till 5 o'clock in the morning, but go have fun still. Limit yourself a little bit to where you don't fuck up your life, but still have a lot of fun. Because I don't want any of you working, even if you have a job where you're making salary of $100,000 a year, or if you're making $1 million a year. The more you work, the more money you'll have, the more fun you can have later on. I would love to be living life at 60 years old. I'd love to be living life at 30. I'd love to be living life at 30 and still be having a full-time job where I'm still making money, where I can enjoy it, and anybody that I have, I can just say, hey, let's go, we'll go get you something. Now, I do YouTube. I'm hoping that at some point I can grow. But if there's anything that... Really okay. There's anything I've learned, because I've gone from no money to a lot of money, and then left and gone back to no money at all, to flat fucking broke with $2 in your wallet, and you gotta make that last. And you start eating off-brand crap, start drinking off-brand crap and water, you learn. But it's one thing that when you go broke, even after you go and have a lot of money and you're working, your family has a lot of money and you're working a full-time job, you're making a shit ton of money, you're only 17 years old. I'm not going to stop until I have everything. And I'm still not going to stop until I'm 60. I'm not going to stop working until I'm 60. Or until I am physically unable to work. And if I cannot work then, I will work a different job that I can work. I will keep working. I will keep doing everything I physically can to make more money. Because I'm sorry, money may not be able to make some people happy. But goddamn, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids. Maybe I do want to get a girlfriend, but I'd rather have all this money and spend on myself and be able to do everything I want to do. I'm sorry, I love kids to a certain extent, but I'm not going to have kids. I can't. Not physically, but I don't have the mental standpoint of being able to take care of a kid because of taking care of my little brother, help him with that. I just don't want a kid, and I've learned from a lot of people. My parents, I've never been together. My dad's been paying child support for me, and it sucks because most of the time it's the mother that takes the kid and the father that pays it, but sometimes it's the opposite. But it's a lot of money that you see go away, and it may be more than what you make. But you just got to keep on doing it. I won't have kids. I want to have that money to enjoy myself. If you want kids, go make a lot of money. Don't stop working. You're going to need that money. I'll tell you what, I watched my mom sink a lot of money into me, a lot of money into my brother. And she didn't get to spend a lot of it on herself, even though we had a lot of money. My mom stopped working. My stepdad stopped working. And now they're in the exotic animal business, and I was helping until I left. I was working. I was paying some bills, not all of them, because I did not make enough money for that. I fed myself a lot of times because my hours of working, they would have already eaten. I was working multiple different hours. Now I plan on working 2 different jobs in Myrtle Beach. Now I'm a little bit away from Myrtle Beach, but I will be driving out there. And my roommate wants to go out there and work with me. So I'm going to be making more money, and I won't stop making more money. Money is key to life now. People may not think it, but goddamn it, I can be a hell of a lot more happy with $1 million. I can be a hell of a lot happier with $1 million than be sitting on the street doing nothing. And I know there are some homeless people that are happy as can be, but in my standpoint, I know what I should sink myself into and what I shouldn't. If you buy a house, make sure you have enough money. Don't stop working. Keep going. Don't get a gigantic house until you have enough money that you have double to, until you can pay for it double. Because you're gonna need it. That's how you look at it. Don't buy something until you have double that money. And then save that money. And keep going up. Keep working. Keep doing it. It doesn't matter. My friends, how they made their money? They do YouTube a little bit. They do their online stores. Their parents were wealthy, but didn't give them as much as they should have. Or could have, I mean. But that's how I'm working off. They all dropped out of high school. They all went and took computer classes. All are figuring out what to do on their own standpoint. They're now in their mid-20s. They're all in the same situation as me. Moved out. They all got a house together, and it was a trailer, like what I'm living in now. But if you ever want to try something, if you figure a way to do it, life's gonna knock you the fuck down, and you gotta keep on doing it. Don't ever stop. I've sat here. I don't have documents. I can't work. But have I stopped doing anything? No. Have I found ways to make money? Yeah, I've stolen. Yeah, no, I have not stolen. I've sold a lot of my stuff. My Xbox, my games, some of my PlayStation games. You know, I've spent all that money. I gave a lot of it to my roommate's grandmother. Most of it. The rest of it, I gave for gas money because my friends were nice enough to come and get me. But you'll realize that when you have the chance to work, if you drop out and you start working, don't stop working. Don't ever stop working. If you find a better job, go to that better job. Never stop working. You can find a job that'll give you, that you have the most opportunity to around in your area, or what area you plan to go to. Landscaping, I have a lot of experience in landscaping, 2 years. I have over a half a year experience of being a lifeguard. I have lifeguard training fully for a pool, and I will be doing the beach lifeguarding test. You can make some money in that, but if you go to bigger places and better places, and work, you can make a lot more money. With what I did with landscaping, I can create my own company. It's gonna suck trying to get it, but I'm gonna get myself a truck. I'm gonna get myself a trailer, and I might just go and buy a small plot of land somewhere with a maybe a 1 acre area where I can park that trailer and truck with a tiny building or an empty lot to do this. I gotta have money to do it, so I gotta keep working. Don't stop working while you get this started. Don't stop working until you are able to fully do this and it makes a profit. Do online. Go start a store online. Go do all this. Make a company online. Invest in stocks. I've seen it. My friends have done it. My family's done it. They've made tons of money. I'm going to be joining them at some point, either physically or financially. And I know the way to do it. The fact is, I don't have a computer right now. I can't do it. I can't afford it. But am I going to stop? No. I'm doing YouTube. YouTube is an opportunity to make money too. Am I doing YouTube mainly for money? No, not at all. But am I doing this to have a future income if I can make it grow big enough and if I work hard enough? Yes, completely. If there's an opportunity to make money legally, I will do it. I will not stop, ever. I will not stop until I am laying on my deathbed. I may slow down after I'm 60. I may slow down a bit, but by then, I better be having something. I better either have my own business that is running smoothly and I only have to manage it, or I better be doing something online. Online is the best way to make money now. It is one of the best ways. Stocks is a major way to make money. Cars. Go into the car business. It may cost you a shit ton of money. You better start with a good 3/4 of a million in your pocket to do it. Maybe just a half, but you better have it. Because it's going to cost a lot of money, but do it. I have family members that do it. That have done it. My dad's a mechanic and he makes a lot of money. He works in a shop, but he also works out of his own shop at his house and he makes more money. He makes more money because people come to him and do it, for him to do it personally. He makes a lot of money off of that. But he's not stopping his job. And he doesn't know if he's going to be fired from the job he has. So he's going to a different job. But he's still working that job. He's still working the job at his own house that people are paying him to work on their cars for him. They're dropping their car off and having him do the work. Because my dad has years and years and years and years of experience. Now my dad graduated high school. But even if I was to go up there and get the training from him, if he could teach me how to do that, I would do it. I love cars. I want to be a mechanic, but I also want to be a welder. I have so many things I want to do, but I'm not going to stop. Now, I've got a lifeguarding job I love. Landscaping I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. I've been in food. I absolutely hate it. I love to cook, but I hate doing all of it for work when I'm told to do it. So, this video's gone on long enough. I will end up posting more like this just because it's something to help me speak to other people. I did not cover everything I started talking about. My second video after this will be. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys, I can't even say inspired by this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, have learned something from it, and have realized that even when you're down, even when you're knocked down to absolute bottom, I'm not homeless, but I am the second closest to homeless. I am living in a house, but I have no money. I have almost lived on the streets multiple times. When I left, I was planning on sleeping on the streets until I could make it up to Ohio or make it to California. I was going to save up the money for a plane ticket, or I was going to save up the money, go to France. Now, I will record every single moment. I want to share all this with you guys. I don't care if I have 5 subscribers on this channel for years. I will keep on doing this for as much as I can. I won't post regularly for a while I get this life started. That's how I say life started, because my life has only started. That's how you should view yours. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you later.